I became a bigger Shirley Chisholm fan, admirer, mentee, whatever word you want to use, because of the way that she was treated at the convention by the big boys, literally big boys, and the way she carried herself, once again, always a lady, always, and not letting herself get lowered down to their level, and always being true to herself. No matter what they offered her or tried, she stayed true to herself and true to her beliefs. And it was really, again, you talk about role models, it was something to see. And I think she became a role model for a number of male politicians because of the way that she carried herself and was at that convention. And sometimes, you know, people say, oh, she lost, she didn't get votes, she came out of there a winner as far as I'm concerned. A lot of other people, and I've heard people say that. I'm not the first one to say it, nor will I be the last. Shirley was so active in the National Women's Political Caucus. She was a founding member. And we had, and I know she was really very involved in Brooklyn Women's Political Caucus. As we used to say, and I think Shirley said it, I know Bella said it, we got so tired of hearing about women's issues because we would say, all issues are women's issues. The economy is a woman's issue. Healthcare, we said it even back then, is a woman's issue. And not just women's health, but healthcare in general. Everything, war and peace, are women's issues. But we used to say, but there are certain issues, like a woman's right to choose and her own body. And we would call those issues of special significance to women or of special importance to women. And, but as I said, you know, when you had jobs and when you had the economy, that is a women's issue. It is very much a women's issue. It was the boys' club, and the girls could kind of come along for the ride if they made coffee, you know, or if they made the provisions, you know, or if they carried the bags of stuff, you know. It was still very much a man's world. That's why I said there were not that many Shirley Chisholms there that we could have as role models. And we knew, we saw, and that's why there was Shirley saying, no matter what they say or do to you. And it was internal. It wasn't just the outside guys. It was within the movement that you found the same thing. I mean, the history of the civil rights movement is rife with that. That's why it became such a thing when Shirley dared to run for Congress and against an icon of the civil rights movement, James Farmer. You know, and there she was saying, I'm just as good as he is. I can do this just as well. No, I am not going to be women for, or I am not going to wait my turn. My turn is now.